So we're going to try to recreate this mandala-like shape with music. Okay, well, the first thing you do is well, let me save this, is that you start a new project. And let me show you the settings that I have. I would say workspace all again. I have my own workspace where but it's not that much different. And we're gonna hit Command K. And I will even say that this compilation is called Mandala. And HD TV 108024 is perfect. 1920 px, 1080 px, square pixels, 24 rate resolution. Full is fine. If you have a computer that's less powerful, then you can do it half for resolution to start out with. So I'm gonna actually call this. Make sure that you have everything nicely organized in a After Effects folder and that you don't change it ever. And mandala tutorial or Wacky Shapes Tutorial 1, because I think we're gonna try to do more shapes within shapes. Tutorial 1. I don't know why. Okay, save. And we're gonna start out. We've already started at it, but doing some, like I brought in music, and I create my own music, and we'll go over how to bring music in. You can bring music in that you can steal music from other folks as long as you eventually replace it. So I hope I have all my music in that folder that I was just in. Okay. It's not as... So Canals is the name of it. So I will, what I'll do is drag it into Assets, and I will show you also what this template is and bring it into audio, and you just try to be organized as possible. And then I will drag this down. It's an MP3. I'm sorry. One thing I forgot. Command K. Hold on. Let me finish this process. Drag this in first. Okay. Save. Command K. Command K. I want actually this one to be 30 seconds long because I want to add more stuff to it. Eventually, you might be 2 minutes long because that's sort of maybe the requirement. But 30 seconds. However, on the 10-second mark, I want this to... I can hide this to make it... On the 10-second mark, I actually want... I hit N, and I'm just gonna right now work on a 10-second part, and then I'll expand it later. So hopefully that makes it. The overall is 30-second long that you're playing with, but the section I'm working on now is the first 10 seconds. So the other thing that I want to bring in is this texture, and I'll have this in your canvas because I want to overlay some texture. And it's just like a crumpled up piece of paper, and I'll show you why I'm going to want to do that. And I bring that into solids, and I can start by bringing that into here. then I want to, with this one, effect channel. So I go effect channel and I invert it. And it turns it into a kind of a starry background. Just one of the tricks. So you also get this file. You'll get paper. And maybe I'll just give you Canals, this song I wrote, just to play with, but you change your own song again. Okay. Now, I am going to start and focus on this a shape layer that is, first of all, click out of, always click out. There's some times where you don't have to, but I'm clicking out, and I'm going to start by polygon tool. It's kind of funny because I'll tell you later about it. Okay. What is that? I think that's what I want. So what I want is something about that size. I don't want to fill. So over here you would, oh, hold on. No, I don't want to fill. So I hit this, okay. And I do want a stroke, and I want it to be white. There it is. As white as possible right for now. And then 1 pix is fine, but maybe let's try to change to 2 pix today. Okay, so I'm going to save, and if you want to look at it, you click out of here and you see that it's there. Now, I'm not done with it, so I'm going to hit, and I'm going to turn this into, in the context, and I am going to path. You see where it says polystar path 1. I'm going to bring it down to 3 points and turn it into a triangle. All right. Now with this triangle, it's important that polystar is highlighted. And then what we're going to do is with polystar highlighted, we're going to add this thing called repeater. Where's that? There it is. Okay. That adds, and you can do more than 3. I mean, 3 total. I added, but today I'm just going to do 3, and I might add later. But okay, I do add later, but I animate that. So with this highlighted, transform repeater position, we bring down to 0 because we want them to overlap, and because we have something in mind. Okay, and that should be 0. Okay, so position transform repeater 1 with repeater 1 highlighted, polystar highlighted, and then now we're down to repeater 1, and we brought that down to 0. Let's bring it to 0. It's really important we bring it to 0. And now what we're going to do is bring the scale down. So you see it's going, and I'm going to pick 70. Okay, so you have this cool effect going. All right, so I think that's good. I'm going to say save, and I think I'm going to rotate this, and I am going to have the rotation okay there, but then when I bring it over to the end, let's say 9 seconds for now, I'm going to rotate it at least a few times. How about 180? All right, 180, come on. Can always click that in. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, it does. Okay. I like how slow it's rotating. And a thing to do that I like to do all the time practically is smooth everything by clicking on the keyframes and doing easy ease. Okay. But I actually maybe I'll Alright. Doing 9 seconds instead of 10 seconds. That's okay. It'll freeze at 10 seconds. Alright, so we've done the rotation. I want to play with scale. Polystar 1. So let's transform Polystar 1. And I want to work with this scale, I'm pretty sure. And I want it to get, again, I keep focusing on 9, but I want the scale to have been very big. Like almost like you're getting, you know. So I'm going to say 1,000 for now. 1,000. No, that's 100. I want 1,000. 1, 2, 3. There. That's good for now. But you know what I didn't do is I did not. And then this will be 0. Okay. All right. Again, I like easy ease. I'm gonna do that. So easy. Just makes it more, I just like it. Okay. Coming at you. Okay. All right. What do we want to do next? I want to do this. I like the idea of adding extra shapes as I go in. So I want the repeater copies to change. So I want this. So what I'm going to do is hit this and say no. Yes. Say 5. And then hit this 5 seconds and hit 7, and then at 9 seconds, no, I think that's good enough. I could do more. See what that looks like. Kind of appears out of nowhere. Not nowhere. Okay. Good enough. So I changed it from 3 to 7. I animated that. So let's just... I want to do something like add something to the whole thing, right? Contents. I want to add pucker and bloat, and I want to. You actually have to bring it to a point where you have to kind of see everything. So that's not that exciting. Let's do this. Also, I wanted to play around with, maybe I'll do this. I'll turn off pucker and bloat. I know I want that. I want to play with the outer roundness. Yes, I like that. So let me see. I do like that a lot. It kind of spins it around a little bit. So, and now I want to do pucker and bloat. And let's see how much. So it's up to you. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hold on, sorry. So, alright, let's try that. Okay, so I end up doing outer roundness minus 100%. And I did pucker and bloat amount minus 48. So I just kind of decided to do it this way. So yeah, something kind of cool. The other thing I kind of want to do is add some more texture to it. And you do that, let's lock this because I like that. Let's lock this because I like that. I don't want to mess around with that. And I brought in, again, let's see, solids. I have and you can have this as well. It's called Chalkboard Black Heavy Chalk. And that's bringing in more. And then put this into here to have it organized. And then I think I put it on top. Yes, I do. And then this is not a normal, but let me double check. This is an overlay. And it kind of adds more texture to everything. Look, and I want to make sure that anything I add doesn't, I got to do an adjustment layer. Add, okay, layer, new, adjustment layer. And that is effect, color correction, black and white. So that makes sure that everything is indeed black and white. So we're not dealing with. This is something you usually do at the end. So I think I like that. And now the other thing I kind of like to do is make it glow a little bit. New adjustment layer. New adjustment layer. Well, let's first of all, let's name this. Okay, hold on. We gotta name this. That's the no. Rename. This is the black and white. Okay, it's black and white to make sure that this whole thing is black and white because you can get okay. And then what I want is a new adjustment layer, and this is gonna add a glow to it. And I think I want this actually goes over here. Okay, you stay there. All right. So I want this to glow more and not just read white. So how do you do that? So you go Effect, Stylize, Glow. And it does already glows, and you can play around with intensity. So I wanted to glow a little bit more. I do want to play around with it a little bit more. I want the radius maybe to go up a little bit. Yeah, that feels like more glowy. It's a little too glowy, but I like it, you know. You can play around with, you know, the animation and making it. I think I offset it a little bit. This one's a little more center on, and I think the original one I showed you originally, I offset it, and so there's things that you can do to play around with it. You can play with a lot of different things. So let's play it one more time. Position. How about if I move the position? Boom. Just a little bit, you know. And this position is 0. Oh, I like that a lot. I actually really do. I think I want to do the position even more, and I'm gonna do that over here. I'm gonna really kind of tweak it. So the position is, by the time it gets over there, let's see what position. Oh, I like that a lot. I don't know why. And what about this position? Okay. Is that right? Alright, let's try that. So there's lots of things you can do it. At the last minute, I'm like, oh, what if we do this? Oh, that's super cool. Geeking out. Again, what I did was, at the beginning, I see how I have it 30 seconds, and I hit in here. I'm actually going to bring it, oh, no, I'll just leave it there. What about fading it out? I faded it out as well, and that's the opacity. So I think right about here, I could fade it out. Okay, it's not pat. Okay. Yeah, I want it 100% here. Here, and I want it 100% here, and then I want it, then I want to fade it out. Right. Oh, much better. Okay, geeking out, that's for sure. Bring the music in, please. All right. A little too quick. Let's ease it out. Let's ease it out. Shape layer. Opacity. This. Deleted. And let's please ease out. Easy ease out. Okay. Maybe I need to do both of them. I think that's better. Alright, that's it. Maybe we'll add another shape. And let's make sure that all of this is locked for now. Locked. Saved. Locked and saved. Okay.